a few years ago. It's a little bit of a confusing timeline, but my family, we had lived here in St. Louis, and then we moved away, and only recently in the last 2 years have moved back here. So around the time we moved away, I was just, processing leaving a place and what it means to leave people, but also a physical place. And I found a lot of, I find a lot of, fascination in rivers, and I'm known to detour off an interstate if there's a river to be found that I can go stand and look at. That's all I do. I just look at it. It's pretty exciting life that I lead. But anyway, when I was moving away, I wrote a song called Mississippi River Heart about leaving a piece of yourself by a physical place. The Mississippi River has significance to me because I did my album up a few blocks off the Mississippi in Minneapolis, and of course here in St. Louis, it's a force of nature as well. So this is Mississippi River Heart. This is about leaving a place that you love.
This night, this month, this year have left me tired, used up all my tears. I'm half expecting gray hairs every time I look in the mirror. I left my heart down by the Mississippi River, where it bends and it curves and it teaches me to sing and hold the world together with the strum of my guitar and a song plucked from the howling wind. This road has brought me home. It don't feel like a home to me. You live, you change, you grow. It's like squeezing into a pair of old jeans. I left my heart down by the Mississippi River, where it bends and it curves and it teaches me to sing and hold the world together with the strum of my guitar and a song plucked from the howling wind. Oh, my heart lags behind my feet. Take my body anywhere, just wait for the rest of me. I left my heart down by the Mississippi River, where it bends and it curves and it teaches me to sing and hold the world together with the strum of my guitar and a song plucked from the howling wind. Ooh.
Thank you.
It's I made a list of like 12 songs, so I don't know which 3 I should do now. Pressure is on. Here comes heartache. Something like that. Oh, mine's broke. What happened?
It's the curse of me. Sorry. Is it? There we go. Do you want to use my guitar? Plays really nice. We have successfully played on a stage before. It might not seem like it. There you go.
Sometimes you just have to restart it. Well, none of that helped me decide what song I was going to play. So, let's do this song. I don't know what it's really about. It was just there. Sometimes when you write songs, it's just there. And I look at it in the same way a listener would look at it. I learn something new about it every time. It seems like it's about, someone who's no longer there. You can still communicate with them, whether it's through memories or through signs in life or something you think they would say, stuff like that. So it's, I guess, kind of like that. Did I lose it again? You hear that? What'd you do, Karen?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Can you guys hear it? I can hear it. Yeah.
Turn it up more. Okay. Hey, hey, mama. Hey, hey, mama. Would you I've been walking through cold Kentucky rain. It's falling in my eyes, calling out your sweet name, but I'm talking to headlights. I get a feeling that I may never find it. It brings me tears. I hear your voice say it's all in my mind, but that don't mean I don't want you here. Would you? Hey, hey, mama. Hey, hey, mama. Hey, hey, mama. Would you? I'm dreaming of rolling in your arms, whisper in your ear. Tell you of my life and all of its harms, and you tell me don't hold on to your fear. Getting lost in the stars so fast, the beauty brings you tears. And I'm wondering if I could make a moment last so you could always be near. Would you? Hey, hey, mama. Hey, hey, mama. Hey, hey, mama. Would you? It's not like you never done this before. Midnight at my door, pull me down from the news. You always found a way to pull through. The death comes, but life holds its place. I know you're gonna find a way to show your face. And I wish you would come and make this all understood. 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 Would you? Hey, hey, mama. Hey, hey, mama. Hey, hey, mama. Would you? Well, thank you very much.
This is way quieter than it normally is at my shows.
This is a listening
And I'm not
experience.
used to it. So it makes me feel weird sometimes. There's sort of like this songwriters rule. Where is that coming from? I feel like my guitar was still humming after I finished playing it. There's this like sort of rule that songwriters follow, which is like more like pro theft than anything else, and the Outlaws used to sing about it. You know, let's settle down and steal each other's songs, that kind of stuff. Or the Highwaymen, the Outlaws, same guys, right? They just rename themselves every now and then. When they stop being so badass, they call themselves the Highwaymen, but before that, they were the Outlaws.
Whoa.
So.
Whoa.
They weren't breaking the law anymore. What can you do? So anyway, this is a song that I stole from I guess like sort of a technique that I stole from a friend of mine. And she's having pretty good success up there in the Pacific Northwest at this point. And I wish her well. But so I'll tell you this story. I went and saw her at Off-Broadway last time that she was in town. Maybe it was a couple times ago that she was in town. She came and played this show at Off-Broadway, and she was given this sort of like heartfelt thank you to all the people in St. Louis that helped her out along the way before she moved out there and like started, you know, making her contacts there and stuff like that. And she said all these people's names, and she said somebody's name that I never even heard of. And I was like, oh, and this guy, helped me out a ton, and blah blah blah. And then like it was some person that I never heard of. But to this day, that one interaction with her really upset me because she didn't mention my name, but also we were childhood friends, and when she moved back here from LA after not becoming an actress, I said, I really like your songs. I think we can do something here. And I was like, whatever we got to do. We set up a recording studio at my house and did like 3 demos for her, and then she used those demos to get more demos of more people and whatever. Anyway, that's like all sort of besides the point, because really the only thing I stole from her was like that move that I'll do in the song. But she doesn't even know that I stole it from her. So
Is this how you're thanking her for that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thanks. I'm not even gonna grace her with the name. It was about a time in my life that I was feeling very sad. Book of poems on the table. Look, but I can't even read. Feeling lonesome and unstable. Gas for air, but I can't breathe. So I promised you the world. All you got from me was grief. So honey, if you want, just take your things. Gonna walk down the street. Can't say I'll blame you for that. I'm always drunk and half asleep. Empty bottle on the bedstand. Drank it all, I can't speak. Just pour my memories in the bedpan. Turn my thoughts all into three. So promised you the world. All you got from me was grief. So honey, if you want, just take your things. Take a walk on down the street. Can't say I would blame you for that. 'Cause I'm always drunk, half asleep. Heaven and hell were just 2 stops on the same road. I couldn't say which one we're at. I lost you a long, long time ago. I know I did you wrong. So I promised you the world. And all you got from me was grief. So honey, I recommend you just take your things. Gonna walk down the street. say I would blame I'll just be drunk, half asleep.
Well, thank you.
Well, there are times I get home from playing a show or a gig late at night, and there's times that you sort of wonder why you do what you do and why you put yourself out there. If you're playing, to an empty room, for instance, or if you're on a tour and nobody shows up to your show, there's just those brutal moments of being an artist that kind of like breed self-doubt, and you have to find ways or people to help you through those. And so I wrote this song, Hand to Hold. This will be on my EP that's going to come out. This is a song just about belonging somewhere and having a place to come back to when those days and those moods occur. We'll see how this is. All right, this is called Hand to Hold.
I've been tired, I've been dragging my feet all over this town. I've been burdened, tried to carry it all on my own. The little things all gathered up grow to become what defines you for ill or for gain? What keeps me tender or what makes me numb? I need a place to land when this whole world grows cold. I need an ear to bend. I need a hand to hold. I've been feeling well beyond my years, but not in wisdom or grace. Feel the weariness spread to my bones. I feel the lines spread across my face. I need a place to land when this whole world grows cold. I need an ear to bend. I need a hand to hold. Oh, when it's midnight, I can't see. Oh, we leave a light on just for me. I need a place to land when this whole world grows cold. I need an ear to bend. I need a hand to hold.
Thank you. Okay. You gonna mic it?
That's one more great song we can add into the song about holding hands column.
Do we have a column? Is there an official?
Yeah, there's I Want to Hold Your Hand, and then I Want to Hold Your Hand.
Oh, so like we're talking about the Beatles at this
The
point.
Beatles and
Yeah.
Hootie and the Blowfish,
Thanks
right?
for putting me in that category. I'm cool with that. Is that a Spotify playlist that you just threw me into?
It will be tomorrow.
Mailbox money.
Did I lose it again? It must be me.
Here, do you wanna play guitar? Thing is, you can play this guitar.
I can. I played that guitar many times.
Yeah.
Why have we got the tuner working? All right, turn it off.
I don't hear it.
That's weird.
That is
All right,
weird.
turn it back on.
We're having a weird night on the guitar plugins, ladies and gentlemen.
I know, we fixed one for the first set and got a new one for the second.
Musical
Passing the problem
malfunctions.
this way. Fortunately,
Yeah.
I'm third in line, so you think you're gonna
Just
hear me
wait.
on
Just
that.
watch out for it.
All right, fortunately, I have played this guitar many times because we share it on stage, so I am familiar. Okay, so this song I wrote a long time ago, and then I brought it to the band, and we've been messing around with trying to make it a band song, and I've also finished it. I thought it was done before, don't get me wrong, but I was wrong. So now there's two more verses at the end that kind of, I rewrote the last one that was there and then added another one that kind of sums it up. So it's just about like, I don't know, some sort of, not old love, because in the song it's not old, but I guess to me it is. Anyways, it used to be called Biting My Nails, but now Ed, our drummer, has named it Water Hose. So you'll see, you'll get it. I keep biting my fingernail, just waiting on a train to take me to where I'm thinking about a woman. Yeah, she's on my mind, just going through the memories that she left behind. There were times out by the lake in the hot summer sun, let our skin bathe, talk of love, or sing our favorite tunes. We just wait to see the moon, 'cause she loved the moon and the way it went around the world. And I love the way that her hair curled, and she like it weird. I'd blow my smoke out my nose, and I love the way she drank from that water hole. Yeah, I'm thinking about a woman from not too long ago, and I'm just wondering how to let her go. Well, I wish that train would roll on through so I could be gone before I see the moon, 'cause she loved the moon the way it went around the world. And I love the way that her hair curls, and she like it weird. I'd blow my smoke out my nose, and I love the way she drank from in that water hole. Well, I keep thinking about the times we had and how they never seemed to be that bad. But that's just me. That's my truth. And maybe I never thought enough about you and how you love the world. How I went around the world. Thank you very much. I didn't want to throw in, I meant to do it before the song, but you guys have been wonderful. I want us three to give you a round of applause for hanging out and listening to us. That's, you really, maybe you do, maybe you don't, I don't know, I don't mean to assume, but like, if you don't know how much that means, then well, you don't know. But it's a lot. It's really nice. Thank you very much.
How far along are we getting? Are we at? Does this?
We have one more round after
We
you.
got one more round after this. Okay. That informs my decision. You get like a
It only happens when you have the guitar.
coming through. I don't know what's going on. High, mid, and low. It sounds mid to me, but I can't tell. Sometimes lows and mids and highs and those harmonic ranges just all sound the same. So
Seems a little better now.
yeah, I think it's gone. So I'm gonna save a fast one for the end, and I'm gonna do a slow one again. It's really tempting though at these like songwriter nights to just keep doing slow ones, and I don't want to bore you guys, but you're not. But I
Thanks, Brian.
thank you. But you know, that's kind of what we got tonight. So this is a song that all came together like really quickly as sort of a snappy writing session, and that doesn't always happen. Sometimes it takes a long time. Sometimes it takes just like 10 minutes, and you write a whole song. But I wrote this one pretty quickly, and it's actually I wrote this riff. It starts it off, and it took me like 7 years to write a song after it, but in 10 minutes the whole thing was done. So
7 years and 10 minutes.
yeah. I never played that song 7 years ago.
I thought about it, but I don't remember it that well.
It's sort of a letter to my mom, you know? I am not the man I thought I'd be. I just take shelter from the storm when it rains. Swallowed some spit down the wrong pipe there. I'm gonna start this song over again. I am not the man I thought I'd be. I just take shelter from the storm when it rains. Wish I had the conscience that I did when I was young. I just tossed it a long way. Thunder cracks with lightning, with the rain gone, put out the flame. my best efforts still land in vain. Stepping over cracks so I don't break my mama's back. If she just knew the shit I'd done. Water's not too high yet, maybe I can swim away from the currents. You always want. What's that? Ray in the cloud. Hey, I see the sunshine now. Little seed comes a sprout. Let's hurry, time is running out. Under cracks of lightning, but the rain don't put out the flame. Like a puddle to the ocean, my best efforts still land in vain. So there's this thing that happens in this song during the chorus. It's like this. I'll show you guys what I do so that it's sort of like a magician pulling back the curtain, and he's not supposed to do that, but I want to do it anyways. So here's what happens in music. A lot of times you get stuck in a key, right? And there's 3 major chords in a key, and then like there's 3 minor chords, and then 1 diminished chord. So what happens is that most people play songs in major keys. And so there's that song that's like, I heard there was a major chord, and you played and it pleased the Lord. And then it's like, the minor fall, the major lift. So like there's really, most popular music, 4 chords. That's it, the whole thing. And those 4 chords are major 1, 4, 5, and then like you'll either hear them do like a minor 3, a minor 2, or a minor 6, right? And that's like the majority of music that you listen to. And then like if somebody's like really creative, they'll throw in a diminished chord that sounds like really intense. It's kind of hard to work that into like a pop song though, you know? But here's what's fun in this song. So it's in E, which that's the tonic right there. And then, so the chorus is thunder cracks with lightning. Now we're going to go to the minor 2 right here, because that's what you normally hear. Back to the 1. And then the 4, often you'll hear, this is how choruses often start, right on the 4 chord. Back to the 1. And then watch this. Okay, that's a 2 dominant 7. And then watch what it does. It causes, so the 2 dominant 7 is what's referred to as the dominant chord, or the 5 chord of the 5 chord in the main key, which is a B7 right here in this case. And that leads tension back to the 1 chord, and it allows me to go back to the 1, and it sounds really peaceful when I get back there. So you'll hear it after I'm just going to do those chords, do that last half of that chorus one more time. So the tension's building, tension keeps building. Built myself a boat, I plugged the hole so I might float. Can you help me down my road? Paddle fast and hard to end up back in your front yard. It's my last chance, my only
put out the flame. Like a puddle to the ocean, my best ever still end in rain. Singer Songwriter Night / music theory class. Tests will be administered at the end of the set, and
That's
you are a real proctor, aren't you? He's the testor, and we are the testees.
another funny note. Sorry, Karen.
Go- it's-
Cut you off.
just
But
carry
about
on,
that
carry on.
is that we played that song for 6 months before I knew that those chords were different, and before anybody else really knew. We had a whole meeting about it, and we're like, "Wait, what? You're doing that chord?" So music's all relative, and it worked for 6 months without knowing. So you can fail the test and be fine in life.
Did he have to tell everybody like he just did?
It was very similar.
Well, thank you. I learned something here tonight. We take something away. So this is my last song in the round. Thank you guys so much for listening. And to Shane, we love you here in St. Louis. Shane, you're awesome. So a few years ago, I was doing a tour through the South, and one thing I love about these kind of opportunities that you share stories about your songs, and a lot of times what happens is after a show, you'll talk to somebody and maybe they'll tell you something that song reminded them of, and I count that a privilege because you're sort of exchanging stories for stories, and then in turn, you get more song material, which that's not the end game, but it does help. Song fodder for the songs. So I was in Kentucky and met somebody who told me a little bit about themselves, and this person had a lot of misfortune in his life, but a lot of it was due to some of the decisions he had made, and so this is a song about somebody giving you a second chance even when you aren't deserving of that, and the times in our life that we need those people to continue to do that. This is called Kentucky Hills.
I remember well when you were just a boy. Them old Kentucky hills are where you found your joy. But years stack up just like they do, and choices stack up too. One day they all catch up to you with a ruthless point to prove. I want you to always know that I've been praying and I keep praying till the days are done. Honey, you got so much to lose. You're someone's daddy, someone's honey, and you're my son. Years gone by, this life you have to own. Trying to play daddy over a truck stop telephone, but I still see great hope for you. I keep a candle burning bright. And when your demons come knocking at your front door, won't you trust in the Holy Savior's might? I want you to always know that I've been praying and I keep praying till my days are done. Honey, you got so much to lose. You're someone's daddy, someone's son, and you're my son. Oh, you love Jesus, but you've wandered far and wide. Drinking too much whiskey and you get so sad. But your eyes betray how tender your soul has stayed through all the trouble that you've had. I want you to always know that I've been praying, I keep on praying, but honey, you got so much to lose. You're someone's daddy, someone's son, and you're my son.
Thank you.
I guess I gotta pass this over to you, Tony. But Karen, I will say that not having met you before the show, I have thoroughly enjoyed both your songwriting and your vocal delivery. Your vocal delivery is probably among the best in the Midwest,
Thank you.
the United States.
Keep going, keep going.
The world.
Thank you so much. I
But
appreciate
those songs, you were a crafter of songs. in a
Oh,
way
thank
that
you.
I wish that I was.
Thank you. Thank you. It's been a privilege to listen to you guys as well tonight. Yeah. The feeling is mutual.
Cheers.
Cheers, indeed. Air cheers.
So with that, I'm gonna play a less good song.
Less good, that's like.
Less good, less gruff. They're really the same thing. No, this is another one that kind of borders on bro country, and so I figured I'd play it last again, since Billy had mentioned he's gonna play a more upbeat one, so I'll play a more upbeat one. But the idea of this song is it's kind of funny. No, it's not. But it's kind of about somebody who works away at a. I grew up and I had a lot of fast food retail and manufacturing and warehouse jobs. I've had a lot of those, and in those jobs, you really can relate with Bob Seger. I feel like a number, you know, and. So this song is kind of about that, but it's kind of also about the John Mellencamp of Pink Houses of go down vacation in the Gulf of Mexico. You know, it's so it has all those kind of ideas in it that, I was raised on KC95, so.
Okay, I think that let's make something clear. The reason why those guys have a bad reputation is because critics are cynical assholes. I think we can.
Whoa. I love those guys. I love John Mellencamp.
Let's just be clear.
And whoever else I brought up before. KC I love. However.
Bob Seger.
Oh, Bob Seger. Yes. Bob Seger just a little bit more than John Mellencamp, actually. Just a touch. Just a
I'm a
touch.
Mellencamp man myself.
Yeah. I'm a cougar man, if you know what I mean. Hey-o! Anyways.
Ladies.
The later it gets, the funnier.
Yeah, right. And so anyways, it's all those things, they come together in this. It's just kind of an anthem of go and let loose. Thank you all for hanging out. Have a good night. And also, you know, well, you know, you can come with your own things. When I get to Nassau, I'm going to that tourist stand. Buy me a water lighter, head out to the sand. And when that moon comes to peek around the edge of the earth again, I'll light my water lighter and get stoned in Nassau again. Well, if you ain't ever been to Nassau, I can't say if you're missing much. I got stoned in Nassau, but it was just that once. And I've been working 60 hours a week, and sometimes more, to save up my dollars and get back to the shore. Now I ain't got no fantasies or romantic expectations. Hell, I'm not even sure I'd call it a full-on vacation. There's two places on that island, the two that I know. One for supplies and one to let go. So when I get to Nassau, I'm going to that tourist stand. Buy me a water lighter, head out to the sand. And when that moon comes to peek around the edge of the earth again, I'll light my water lighter and get stoned in Nassau again. Well, they say I've worked enough now to earn 5 days off. I've been taking my vitamins so I don't waste them on a cough. My back is crooked and my hands don't grip so hard, but they gave me a nice little pin that says I played my part, making their money. I just don't think it's right. Paycheck to paycheck, strive to strive, working away your whole life, telling yourself to take pride, and getting robbed by a richer man. When I get to Nassau, I'm going to that tourist stand. Buy me a water lighter, head out to the sand. And when that moon comes to peek around the edge of the earth again, I'll light my water lighter and get stoned. I'm gonna get stoned. Hell, I think I'm stoned in Nassau again. Thank you very much. Sorry, Billy, I'm going to cut you off. I forgot one line. The water lighter. People always, when I've played that song for like 7 people in my life, like, what's a water lighter? I don't understand. It was at a gift shop on Nassau. That's where the whole song came from. And but it was a fake lighter that shot water out. And this guy, I was a kid. I was like 7. And he was a smoker, and I always gave him shit about it. I was like, you shouldn't smoke. Meanwhile, I have a pack of cigarettes down here. You know, classic kid. So I went and bought that lighter, and he was lighting up. I was like, oh, let me light it for you. I bought a lighter. He's like, okay. Got his cigarette all wet. He was not happy about it. That's that story.
We call this fucking with addicts. That reminds me of the time that I threw my friend's heroin in the toilet, and he kicked my ass. Ooh, that was macabre. I'm sorry. That was a little too topical.
Wow.
That was way darker than I intended it to be.
Yeah. Get the tongue way down in the cheek on that one. We
I
gonna
like to
play?
call it my foot in my mouth, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't get the tongue down in the cheek far enough. Just put the foot in there.
I was growing up, this is my dad's guitar. I still play it. This is my main stage guitar for every show that I do. I will occasionally play the other one for a whole entire show, but it's mainly because like I forgot to change the strings on this one or whatever. This guitar means more to me than almost any object that I own in my life, which is a weird thing, especially like getting old. I always got kind of weird when I was like a kid, when I was like 16, and you know, I'm never gonna be one of those guys who lives in his glory days. I'm not. I didn't have any glory days, so there's no
Easy to
glories.
avoid.
Yeah, it's easy to avoid in those
When you don't
situations.
have them.
You know? Which reminds me, the other day I tried to go into a bar. My license expired. I went down to the Missouri DMV, got the paper license thing, and then they just like never sent the new one or whatever. But I was down in Fayetteville, and I still have only my old license and then like the piece of paper that's now, the piece of paper is also expired at this point. And they wouldn't let me into this bar because they didn't believe that I was 21, and I was like, do you know any 21-year-olds with gray hair and curly mustaches? Come on, man, like that's not an in-style thing. Like I'm not 21. I'm not less than 21 at least. Come on. But I guess I can do my share out there, as they say. But so anyway, my dad was a songwriter as well, and so he gave me his guitar when I was like 13. And the reason why I'm a musician is probably because of him. This is just kind of a joke song that he wrote in the 1970s, I would guess. And I'm going to play it because I used to play it last at like every show that I did, everywhere, all the time. And, my dad is dead now, and I don't often get to tribute him on stage. And he was not a full band musician. He was a guitar player who sang funny songs at parties. So I'm gonna do this for him. It's a happy tune. Around the party, we're all getting kind of drunk. Walked into my bedroom and something kind of stunk. Closer to my dresser, I smell a whole lot more. Something smelling funky, kind of rotten. Oh God, there's throw up in my underwear. In my underwear. In the drawer. Fruit of the looms, yellow. Yellower than before. It's sort of a performance, you know. Hell, it ain't so funny having puke squished in your pants. What'll I do later when her hands they start to romance and I've got throw up in my underwear? I won't stand a chance. Oh God, there's throw up in my underwear. In my underwear. In the drawer. End of the looms in yellow. Yellower than before. say, Billy, why did you become a songwriter? I say, my dad. And then I say, oh, play one of his songs. Then I do this. And they're like, oh, now I understand. Pushing through the people. Pushing through the people in my bedroom, I finally got in. I caught my friend bent over with throw up on his chin. The people turned and looked at me. Their faces were green and white. We all got kind of sick looking at this dreadful sight. Now we're all throwing up in my underwear. In my underwear. In the drawer. And I ain't worn no underwear since 1994. My balls drag on the... Oh, you can guess what that last word might be.
Door?
That's correct. Should we do this?
We should do this.
All right.
I'm going to change.
See if this works.
We're going to do one last song together. Thank you all so much for listening tonight. Thanks to Naked Vine for having us. And
Thanks to Shane
once
Presley
again.
for putting this thing together,
Yeah.
man. We really appreciate it.
There's a song by a Mr. John Prine.
I'm sure it'll go. Anybody in here know John Prine? Oh, I'm sorry. I asked it the wrong way. Anybody in here not know John Prine? Oh, everyone knows him. All right. Well, then I don't need to say anything. All right.
Come home late and come home early. Come on big when you're feeling small. Come on straight and you come home curly. Sometimes you don't come home at all. So what in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? Broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run.
I got a heart that burns with the fever. I got a worried and jealous mind. And how can a love that lasts forever get left so far behind? So what in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? Broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. Mighty mean and dreadful sorrow has crossed the evil line today. How can you ask about tomorrow? We ain't even got one word to say.
What in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? Broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. You're out there running just to be on the run. You're out there running just to be on the run.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you.